Hello again. Gonna be doing percussion, working on a piece. For those of you that watched my preform videos, this is pretty much what you'd be doing instead of just flaking a piece ground into a pre-shape. This is start to finish off of a spall. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it's actually a rather pretty piece of novaculite. Novaculite comes from Arkansas, so it's an American stone, and I'm going to do some percussion work on it, thinning it, and then once I get it to the thickness that I want, I'm then going to shape it, and after that I'm going to finalize it into its finished form. So tools that I've got are, and I might not use it, but big old antler billet, kind of a mid to large grade antler billet. My large copper bopper, solid copper. My smaller copper bopper, this is lead filled. My abrader, and then to finish out, I'll have my hand pad and my favorite ishi stick, and I'll also have a leather pad on my leg so that if I get any shards that go down towards my leg, hopefully the leather stops it. It also helps with if you miss and smack your leg. It's a bit of protection. But let's move you guys. Get you angled here. And sorry about the fact that I don't do any sort of cuts on my video. They get posted right from my phone. So when you're starting this, you're gonna want to look at what the shape of your stone is. Your platforms, any sort of like large parts that are sticking up, so like your turtlebacks, maybe you might have shelves already on it. This piece does not have any shelves on it. Hopefully I don't make any, because good or bad at it, you guys are gonna get to see this video, but you know, maybe you'll get to see that even I struggle sometimes. I don't know till I go at it if I'm having a good or bad day. Hopefully we get a finished item. It's always my goal, whether it be what I started out for it to be, or like the knife blade I was working on in the preform video that well, the tip broke off and then a back piece broke off and it turned into an arrowhead at the end, which happens. So from looking at this before I started filming, I'm probably gonna take this guy off first, fire it nicely right through here. I have a pretty darn good shelf on here to actually hit, and if need be, I'll work, you know, one in place where I might need it. But yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna start out with my medium to large size antler billet. I just like them. This stuff is one step above obsidian, so you don't need to go to town on it. So you're going to want to make sure to get your angle and figure where you're firing. Now there are tricks that guys will do where they'll put a finger there and fire at their finger. I don't necessarily do that every time, but so first flake coming off. Let's get him at a good angle here. And I missed quite a bit, so feel free to laugh. Oh, I didn't get that all that well. See, even I mess up. So there we go, fired off a nice bit. I brought this down some, and I can work through all this, but I'll continue to bring it down. But it's all about angle, that sort of thing. I might actually switch to my lead-filled copper bopper. I'm going to take another shot at it. I'm gonna work on a different part, because clearly I'm not having a good night to start out, and that's just my luck when I want to shoot a video. I'm gonna work this guy here. He's got a platform going for him, so I'm gonna fire him. Got a nice flake, and continue to work that down. Get that off there. When you're doing any percussion work, definitely make sure that you're consistently abrading, abrade when you're doing these types of pieces. Hit them right here. Actually, you guys can see that. For anybody wondering, I'm putting it at an angle, and then I'm hitting it and getting it to fire that flake in that direction. I'm trying to get the biggest, longest flake I can. There we go. Came off real nice. Like I said, abrade. Remember to look it over and see where you should hit. A spot that might have a nice platform to work might not be where you want to be firing it. You may be needing to actually bring that up, and you can do that. I might have to do that on this. I might just do it so you can see. But it's called crunching. It's where you actually crunch the edge down to bring the platform up. Trying to see where I want to hit it next. I'm gonna fire it right here. Actually, I wanna abrade that. There we go. Took a nice big chunk out of her. A fire right here. See how it's got a ridge? I got a nice platform following that ridge. I'm gonna fire it right there. If I hit it and not just hit my leg. Oh, got a nice size flake off of that. Coming right into it. I'm gonna chase this guy right here. Hopefully I can fire back down through it. And it's gonna be this platform right here. I actually think I'm gonna go for my bigger guy. Nice. Flake scars right in there. Whoop. All right. I'll fire them right here. And if you can't tell, I'm actually working both sides of this. You're not trying to only work one side at a time. You're trying to get this to thin out. So when you're doing your shaping and then your finalization, you've lost all the thickness that you've wanted to it, with hopefully not taking all of its width away. You're gonna lose width, but you don't want to lose all of it. So I'm gonna fire this guy right here. I want to abrade that beforehand. There we go. Now, if you're using copper tools and not antler, if your first strike doesn't get it to go, re-abrade that spot. With antler, you have the ability to try at least like 1 to 2 times before you really got to re-abrade that spot. But it's, starting to thin out more. I think I'm gonna get this guy right here. And I do like antler billets. Mine's kind of got a flat and a round. Just how it's kind of started to shape itself into. I'll probably take it again and reshape it into a round again. Oh, nice flake scar right there. That's right where I hit. I'm gonna go for this guy right here. He's got a nice ridge, got a nice platform set up. So I'm gonna fire him right down. Almost. Not quite. I can get it firing in another spot all the way, but that's the flake scar. I'll go right here, fire this way. There we go. There's a nice long flake scar. I'm gonna follow this line right here. We got platform going right here. And there's the flake scar. There we go, get some shadow on it. And there's the flake scar. Fire this guy right here. There's my platform. And there's my flake scar. Right there. And as you can see, it's starting to thin out. I'm gonna get them right here. or miss and hit my leg. It happens. And so does making a shelf on myself. But I can fire this way and take that out. Well, you can see the shelf I accidentally gave myself. I'll be able to take that out. Well, you guys get to see it. I'm gonna do some crunching. So, I'm gonna build to get this guy, I'm gonna build my platform here up. So I'm gonna crunch my material down and bring that platform up. And all you're doing is like rolling on the material. I think I'm gonna switch from my antler billet to use the big guy. Now, we've got a platform to fire. Let's get that shadow on them. Now I've got that platform right here to fire into that shelf. So that is what we are going to do. Make sure to knock all your little flakes off your leg pad, or else you might cut yourself eventually. Line that up. I have to go at it again, but I got most of that shelf off. And all I'm doing when I'm crunching is I'm crunching the opposite way that I want my platform to go, and then I'm going to abrade it. And it's pretty much gone now. There's a little bit of chew up in there. I don't know what you'd call that. I don't know the technical term, but I'll get that to go away. I think I'm actually going to fire off of that platform. There we go. Another nice flake scar. fire them right here. Follow that. I'm gonna hit this platform here and chase that line. I got this guy here, and I'm gonna chase him this way. Now I got a platform to chase this fat part off of there, this nice turtle back. And there you are, there's the flake scar. And I know I hit 2 different spots, and you can do that. I'm gonna hit it right here. I'm gonna chase that. There's my flake, and there is my flake scar. I'm gonna get the guy right next to him and chase him. What I was doing right there was just lightly tapping the edge to bring it up so I can fire through here. Right along that. We'll get the other side. chase the line right next to it. I'm going to switch to the smaller guy for that. There we go. I'm going to shoot this guy right here. If you notice, I'm firing along those ridge lines where the flake scars converge. It's a great line to shoot your long flakes down when thinning, doing percussion work. Like that. Nice flake scar right along it. Get them right here. Follow that. Right there, chasing that. Building a platform to fire. So now I'm going to fire this platform right down along this one. Build myself a platform. I'm going to shoot this guy right here. Platform, fire that guy right there. Shoot this platform right along that ridge line. Shoot this platform right along this ridge line. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm just trying to make sure if you're trying to learn from this video that this is the easiest way to fire those flakes in percussion. Fire it right here, following that line. Gonna hit that platform and go right for that guy. I'm gonna hit that platform. All right, I'm gonna do a bit of shaping, and I do this just percussion, get my shape. I'm gonna switch so I don't bang that one up too bad. And all I'm doing is nipping at it just a little bit. Really, what I should do is, if I can find it, a nice like welder's soapstone for marking steel. It'll mark stone. I like doing this, so I've got an idea on what I want to take off. That there. Yeah. That. And doing this can actually continue to thin out your piece. I'm just marking out what I want to nip off in my shaping. There we are. That's pretty decent to go for the next step, working it out. So we have our percussion preform at this point, and gonna do a bit of light work on it. Uh-oh. Seem to make videos and take the tip off of things. That's okay. Still shaping it, if anybody's wondering. There we go. Back in shape. All right. So you can go about this part two different ways. You can either use a lighter bopper and percussion finish it, or you can move on to your flaker and finish it by doing your flaking. It all depends on how you're feeling on doing it. Everybody's got a different way they like finishing these out. I'm gonna do a bit of both. I'm gonna work a bit of both. So And yes, this video has gone very long. Doing pieces start to finish do take quite a while. You know, you probably got to have more patience when you're doing pieces this way, but sometimes I feel more satisfied with my end result out of a piece that started without any true shape, and then I turn it into a finished shape. I think I'm gonna leave this guy a little thick, as if he's gonna go on a spearhead. A little bit of percussion work. If I can hit it. There we go. That's the wrong side of the pad. I know, thanks. Everybody's got jokes. Even me to me. And I'm using the platforms that are on here from when I did my percussion work to thin smaller sections by flaking. I forgot to explain that before, but that's what I'm using my pressure flaker for, is to thin out smaller spots. Alright, I'm going to do my final flaking on here. I told y'all before that I always do it the same way, whether it's preform or not. You're going to see right here that that is legit what I do. All right, and there she is. Now I'm gonna do my notching. I can find my notcher somewhere in my bag. Where's it hiding? Oh, there she is. Sorry about the intermission. Just trying to find my notcher. All right. And I'm gonna try to make it a Snyder. We'll see if that works out. Put that to the side. Well, I don't think she's going to become a Schneider. Oh, I think I got a fancy little tool in here. Actually, you work? I think I have it. Where is it? Oh. There it is. Fancy little tool. Nacho-matic. I swear it's a real thing. The guy sells them. If you look on like any of the Flint knapping groups. I don't remember the guy's name. This is a cool little tool. Haven't really used it much. see why I haven't used it much. I'm not good at it. Feel free to laugh at me, comment in the on the video. Ha ha ha! Look at this guy if you feel like it. I don't normally use this tool. I really don't. Well then. And now what do I do with the other guy? Oh boy. Lose my head if it wasn't attached. Nope. 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 Should have been right on top. Where did you go? All right. What's that? Aha, there you are. Oh. All right, well, it stalled on me. It's getting a small notch. That's what it's getting. I do a video, it stalls out. This other one's probably gonna go like butter. Or not. Well, it would still work. Put it on a wider stick. But there she is. Notches in her. Start to finish. Left her a little thick, as if you're going to put her on a spear. Stab yourself a woolly mammoth or a T-Rex. Whatever you'd be hunting back in the Stone Ages. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, questions, comments, advice, where do I get material, any of that, you can find me on Facebook. Feel free to send me friend requests or private messages. You know, if you want to buy a piece from me, or you want to learn any of that, feel free to contact me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and take care and goodbye.